That actually floored me. And you know I'm a tough cookie. I am a tough cookie to impress. All right, this is gonna be dope. Spell shield dataless. Spell shield dataless. Hey, was there always like a tunnel thing like this? That's pretty cool. I don't know why I never noticed that. Well, that's why we're also doing a revisit tomorrow. It's gonna be dope. Well, starting it tomorrow. Okay, what fell are we playing? This is adding junk to my deck. Okay, and we're gonna start with a Stygian. Okay, okay. This one is so good. We have 0 damage spells. How do we plan on killing the back line? We don't. I love this relic, but like, I don't know how desperate we are. This will definitely be better early on, yep. Don't be greedy. Take rules of containment. Damn. Yeah, this is my normal pick, but just because we ended up rolling without any damage whatsoever makes me think that it's not the card draw pick. Because right now we're drawing to get nothing. We're drawing to get more junk. Yeah, I think I have to take this actually. This is bad. We can't do any damage. We don't have any damage. This is one of the roughest starts I've ever seen in my life. This is so bad. Oh my god. This star is if this star even makes it to Act 3, I'd be very impressed. Where's the collector going? I'm glad I put him up there. That was smart. I forgot about the frostbite. Play this to cycle the deck. Frostbite putting in work. Oh, I forgot to leave room for this guy. Oh, garbage, dude. Nice descend there. We got lucky. Cool. That was almost really close. Wow. I don't know how we pulled that off, dude. We didn't take the trial, that's why. Yeah, that's how we pulled it off. Greasy Jill, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. How are you? Would let you not play Burnout Flicker and cycle back into it by the time the boss comes. We could do that either way. Don't worry, guys. We'll have all the Rogue Legacy conversations and stuff tomorrow. But what I recall, man, even Rogue Legacy 1 is extremely dope. Especially not having things to really go off of before them and them kind of setting the trend. I think they literally knocked it out of the park, but we'll go over all that tomorrow. I guess. My God, please give me a good unit, please. Not what we were hoping for. I was hoping for Frostbite. What up, Gonzalez? Well, just going off our title alone, these are literally the worst we could have gotten. I like crabs. Yeah, you come to the right place, man. Glad you're hyped about it. Yo, this is so bad. I mean, at least sweep is good. I don't think space should be a huge issue because we have descends, we have drip faults. I could also be very wrong. We also didn't get to do the early trial. This will gain 4 armor. Every time we use this spell, this will give him damage. How big of a difference is 3 armor from 4 armor? Getting some kind of consistent damage sounds like a good idea. He'll be strong enough to at least get us out of the early game. Alright, give us a trial that we could do, please. Spikes should be fine. We need money. We didn't take damage on the first one. My Wi-Fi is being taken out. I'm just excited for like the rebalancing of wax and stuff to make them more interesting. I think it's gonna be really cool. Oh, Frozen is gonna put in so much work here. Oh my god. All right, so we play floor 2. What floor got shrunk? Bottom? All right. Dope, dope, dope. We'll put this up here for the collector. Yo, Frostbite about to put in work. Rules of containment, thank you. Oh, look who decided to show up. That is one big shark. Wait, I can actually remove everybody's spikes, right? That's pretty interesting, right? If I do this. Oh, we got some drip fall action. All right, I'm in. Neat. Really neat. Oh, look what we have here. Spell. Spell. Well, look what we have here. Can I get my other drip ball? Cool. Hey, free stuff. Hey, free stuff. Cool. You're making the game look too easy. People are gonna have the wrong impression. That happens a lot. That being said, if you are here right now, I'm on the market. I'm looking for 1 to 2 people that are struggling between Covenant rank 10 and lower. Maybe they're fairly newer to deck builders. Maybe they're just trying to learn and they're struggling, climbing up like really slow. I mean, if you're losing 5 runs and climbing 1, you're probably struggling and you're interested in some coaching. Make sure you slide me a DM. I'm on the market looking to set up a show. Not what we're looking for. 1 mana, 35 damage when he dies. We don't have room for it. It's like really bad. It's like a really bad helistical Crystallis. Stop throwing me all the bad cards. We might be going card draw. This is awkward. This is awkward. Like, we're not getting the additional burnout that we need. So if we grab this and it has burnout, it's like useless. I really hate wax in the design at the moment. It's just so annoying. Okay. All right, these are a lot better. This gives us something to work with. This is really good too. Where were you guys earlier when I could have upgraded you? Now we're talking. Now we're talking. What do you think is the greatest difficulty of the current wax design? I think it's a combination of a few different things. I mean, just for instance, let's just look at our average. Like, let's just talk about like right now, right? So we have units that burn out, so they're literally temporary. One, they're like cannon fodder, right? They take up your card draw. Yes, they're free, whatever, right? They take up your card draw and then they burn out. So none of these are expected to like survive on the boss wave or anything, or before the boss wave, right? They die on like the second turn or whatever. And then you have the idea of like, well, you also need to add to their burnout. So you're adding more cards to your hand to add to burnout. All right, what happens when we don't get that? Look, we didn't get offered 1 additional burnout card yet, right? So now all of a sudden their whole mechanic of like adding to their burnout is now RNG, right? Like we just didn't get stuff to add to their burnout, so that's just out of our hands. It's not like other clans can add to their burnout, right? It's like a very specific thing to them. So there's that whole thing of like trying to make people survive during the boss wave, and then there's a thing called Relentless where bosses fight you to the death. Well, burnout ticks down during that, right? So maybe the second, let's say, you know, the Relentless wave usually goes on for a long time, let's say 10 plus. you're not going to have what, more than 3-4 burnout on a unit, so they're going to die by the first attack, fourth attack, so then they're gone, right? And so you're dealing with that. I don't know, there's like a lot of stuff that you have to deal with, and then if you do want to work around it, you're adding a lot of stuff in your deck that ruins your draw just to add to their burnout to make them a decent unit when another unit could just go down and be decent by itself. People are asking like what I would change about Wax. So I just think that like they don't have a lot of playroom with other clans. They're very like wishy-washy. And not only that, you have something like Reform, and Reform seems really good because while people are new, they're scared of their units dying, right? So then you rely on Reform. Reform is really good. My people can come back from the dead, you know, and you feel comfortable. But really, you're adding stuff to reform your units that are like Garbo to get the Garbo unit back to hopefully make them a little bit better. And to do that, by the time you pull them back out, there's what, 2, 3, 4 waves that have went by, so you're already in the mid to end of the fight to make them a little bit better. It's just way too slow, right? The deciding factors in a battle are like the first 3 waves. You need to prioritize and set up your base and your units in the first like 3 waves, right? That's the deciding factor. So having these units that are burning out and like to hopefully make them good by the boss wave, it's too slow already. There's just a lot of things that just, they seem cool at low ascensions, but then at the high ascensions, they're just very blah. They don't get like their worth. They don't get their worth in like how much hassle they bring to your deck. Yeah, Tibber, they don't like synergize well with other clans. It's just a lot of like funkiness. So those are my thoughts on them, and like how I would fix them, I don't really know. I haven't put much thought to it. But like I would like them to have more interactivity with other groups and stuff. Maybe more playroom around burnout. Like maybe when units burn out, they buff the units next to them. Like have playroom. Have maybe when they melt, they buff people around them, right? Like that would be cool. Like, okay, so that means positioning matters. Like putting a unit and then a drag and then another unit would matter. Or, you know, like just more play and player creativity, which I feel like other groups have and they don't. I don't know. They're very, your unit's gonna die soon. You can decide to add to that unit and keep them alive longer and hope they become better. And that's like, I don't know. Spike Driver Colony was really dope last time I took them. But I also had a forge to upgrade them at right away. And this time we do not. Deal 5x damage. Add a permanent copy of this card to your draw pile. I don't know what these upgrade to. Does anybody know? Is this one of those cards that's better once you upgrade them? We do need ping. That's for sure. Add like 10 damage to this. It does a flat 20 per spike. Time like 20x. Let's just not deal with it. Yo, Dom, how you doing, by the way, man? You missed our, we did some Age Quit yesterday. A lot of fun. Spell shield is going to be very hard to deal with, damage shields, because we are already lacking ping. This guy we also can't use because we didn't get additional burnout yet. Now what happens to him? I gotta say, this is really carrying our early game. Oh, yeah, he got frozen. At least we got that. Get all this stuff out of my deck. We don't kill here. At least our drip ball is frozen. Well, that's not good. Didn't they? Somebody told me they made it so that your dead weights couldn't get frozen anymore, which is like a nice buff. My God, we're really lacking damage. If we didn't have this, we'd be getting slapped right now. This, and do you guys like? So that card draw, a relic, was bait. All of you guys that would have took it, man, that's the bait. Like, obviously you want that, and that's like one of my favorite relics, but that was definitely bait. Our deck said otherwise. Like, we had such a bad deck. If we didn't take this, we'd be getting slapped. We would probably be dead already, honestly. We'd probably be dead. We have no way to do any damage to the back line. We'd probably be dead. What other relic? Play 3 cards, draw 2. If we took that bait, we would be getting destroyed right now. %100 bait. Like, we're barely hanging on here, even with killing people for free because of this. I might have to play this just to, like, get out of dodge. We might just have to play this. We're barely hanging on. We're actually like slowly diminishing here. He gets 1 strength every time we use a spell, but he gets 3 armor every time we use a spell, so it's definitely worth it for us. She's just gonna get through unless we play him right now. Do we need him for the boss fight? We might. We might. Make this card frozen, I guess. Doesn't matter. Well, we make it to Act 2. That's impressive in itself.
Wow, this stunning deck is so bad.
When the stewards carry your deck, you know you have something going wrong. All right. This card is really good. This card's really good. This card's really good. Maybe this is our out. We are fighting Fell that adds garbage to our hand. That's gonna be really tough for us to deal with. I think card draw could be pretty important. Like more offering tokens with more Titan's Tooths might be able to carry us a little bit. We also free stuff, so maybe we don't need draw as bad as we think we do. I don't know if light matters. It's probably mana. As weird as that is with Frozen. Mana or card draw? Maybe mana first, card draw later. I don't think it's capacity ever, so it's one of the other two. Well, removal's good, but we don't have anything to Hellvent. We could Hellvent this guy. We could get a junk Remnant card. What spells do we want to upgrade? We want to like permafrost or hold over this. We don't even have a Forge of Steel for a while. Oh man, this is so brutal. We don't have any cards we really want to upgrade. Half of my failed runs had melting class. It seems I got them a lot with random. Yeah, they've ended a lot of my streaks. We still didn't get anything that adds burnout. I'm just gonna go left. I think we're in a really bad place right now. I don't really know what else to do. Might as well just make him stronger. Like, this is not gonna do anything for us. He's just gonna die. Lady of the Reformed. Yeah, it would buy him a little bit more time. I think she starts with like, what, 3 burnout? We have 2 tanks now. I'm thinking about either buffing, getting another one of him, so we at least have damage. We could throw this guy in front. We could make another one of her. That would apply a lot of frostbite. Making these cheaper was probably a big deal as well, but we need units. 2 Titans doesn't really make sense at all. So it's either unarmed or... If she was buffed, it would be way more, like, tempting. I think we just get him. We'll have, like, some really big tanks. What up, Wino? How's it going? This is interesting. Can we kill them? And they have haste, so probably not. Mamma mia! Bunch of crooks. Frostbite kills her before she gets the haste? Or after? I'm not really sure. I still don't think we could do 105. I think we're that bad. 60... Normal clan matchups, you could take like every trial. This clan matchup, no trial, no shot. She'll die before she gets to... Okay. We could put him by himself. We just put him down here, or we could put him up here. I need one of these to freeze. What? That's who you snipe? It was 2v1. Come on, man. Maybe that'll freeze. Whatever. I don't even know if we can kill this guy, let alone without the trial. This is crazy. This is so bad. Well, this guy's gonna get through, but that doesn't matter. We pulled both descends already, which is not good. Dude, you know how much work this is doing? This is literally carrying us. Oh my god, if we didn't take that. Thank god I didn't like give in to like the bait, dude. I don't know how we kill. How did I get the extra mana? Oh, we went mana. Yeah. Duh. Duh. We'll take some chip damage here. Nothing I can do about it. What else can I play? Just get this out of my deck, I guess. We'll freeze the steward. Might as well buff this guy. Okay. We need to get back to our drip falls. We got them at the wrong time. You know what? I also need room to like put this guy down. Hey, a drip fall. Take another. That's fine. Little hit. Okay. Triggers after combat. Cool. We got the other drip fall. So I think we just win. Let's try to freeze one of these. Let's freeze this actually, I guess. I don't know. Or did we just win? Never mind. Okay. Oh, we're pulling off some shenanigans right now. Okay, we could use some ping. That's for damn sure. What up, Dylan? I think we just need like holdover drip fall at this point and hope for the best. Thank you so much for the follow, man. I don't like discard random card when we're playing around Frozen a lot. I actually don't like anything that we're doing. I think this is so sketch. All right, we need like holdover drip fall or something. Maybe an artifact can carry us. Oh my god, dude. I love Lightstone casing, but we didn't even upgrade our... We didn't even upgrade our spells once yet. And if we have, sure, but we didn't even upgrade them once yet. So the chances of us upgrading something 3 times, I mean, it could happen, definitely. Is it worth the investment? I don't think so. There we go. Okay, this is a start. Guys, we're so dead. All right, that was a big pick. That was a big find. I still think we're dead, but we have to pay for a removal. We're pretty desperate. Oh, dude, please, no, ask all the questions you want, man. No dumb questions. No, the Misfits have just been like what our community goes at since the beginning. Because we're kind of like outcasts and building a different type of community here. A different type of community. More like family than just numbers and viewers or anything like that. For instance, we have Lorden hanging out here in Wiz, and I have relationships with all these people. You know what I mean? Like interconnected. It's very more personable and not just everybody's a number and we're chasing numbers and anything like that. We also showcase probably the most games that you will see anywhere on this platform. So we're just building something very different here. And so the Misfits were born. I'm glad you asked. Thank you. Mark of the Invasion is fine because we're playing rules of dude, like, thank God we didn't take with a relic we wanted or the relic that was better, and we took the relic that we needed. And this is why I love deck builders, right? Like, not saying that we're gonna win this run, right? Or that we're doomed. We probably are, but we made the right pick. We made the right pick. That was cool. And here we are. Dom, I wish you saw the matches yesterday in Mage Quit. You should have seen what Soldater did to us. You would have been dying. He said one of the enemy teammates PayPal'd him. It was that bad. Dude, I think it's called strategy. We're so desperate, dude, for like something, so I think we're gonna go for money here. Triggers when a unit on this floor dies. Oh, you mean also against melting. Oh, okay. Melting is even worse. All right, heard. Sweep. We should be okay here. We'll take anything we can get. All right, shrink the bottom floor, please. Just don't shrink mid. Yeah, something's going our way. All right. So these guys all died of frost, which is awesome. They're also gonna slap the first target with like 20 damage. Yep, we made the right pick. We made the right pick. Dom, I saw that clip you took yesterday, brother. I didn't even catch you. I didn't even catch it, you sly fox. All right, which one do we want to freeze? I guess we want him to freeze. Yo, Malt. Nice to meet you, man. How are you? We could always just draw him later. We could save this. It depends what we want or what we're gonna draw into, honestly. I'm not gonna play anything here. We'll leave it to RNG. All right. Why didn't their extinguish abilities go off? I don't know. That was awesome, though. And we get the collector. She's dead. He's going to harvest. I don't know how we're going to get through to him. This does piercing, right? All right. We need to start farming this bad boy like yesterday. She also needs to go down, and I need to freeze this. How do we do all of those things? Oh, we don't. Okay. Got it. Bye-bye, collector. Oh, we do get to freeze it. Sometimes things work out, sometimes. Do I value doing 6 damage to him, or do I value getting 4 block? Or 3 block? We do 30 damage, so we don't do enough yet. We should probably throw this guy down to, like, make it through the early rounds. Our damage is so pathetic. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Ooh. Glacial. I don't even know if this guy's good. I don't think so. We have 2 drip falls here. Oh yeah, freezing makes them free as well. It's actually really good for us. So we play him first, so when we cast the spell, we also get the armor off, right? So then we do that. Now he gets incant. We have another one to pop off with as well, which is dope. We play this to play this for free. Awesome. Get this in play. This will now freeze to become free, or we just play it now? We just play it now. All right, do we want this guy at the bottom, or do we want this guy at the bottom? 2 frostbite or a bunch of, or 30 damage. So I guess when you look at it that way, this card is really not that good. It's actually pretty bad. Right? When you look at it that way, it's like, what is like 2 or 4 or 5, 6 frost actually doing for us? It's really not that great. I guess you're supposed to use it as like a bad sweep. When you look at it that way, all of a sudden I really don't like it. Interesting. It really sucks that we found this after we went mana. After we went mana. Not so hot, not so hot. We did literally 0 damage to this guy. Cool. I should have probably put this guy down in preparation, but it's too late now. Ouch. No siren song either. Why would we get something that works in our favor? Glacial seals for getting more glacial seals. Well, every one that you get to make it decent is just putting you more and more behind, right? Imagine I had to draw another one and put another one down and find protection for the other one. And then you still have to play the spells on the floor where the glacial seals are to even get them to do something. Then the frostbite still has to let the enemy attack to go off. And it's not doing anything to a tank, right? Even like 5 frost is not doing anything to a tank. That actually doesn't make sense. Yeah, it's just applying more of something bad to make it decent. It doesn't make it good, I think. You'll apply a tiny bit of frostbite at least, yeah. I mean, it's cute. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not good. It's just... You can apply a tiny bit to the flying bosses? Oh, you mean the same thing that, like, the Whip Girl does and the Shark Tank does? Without casting spells? When you look at it that way, all of a sudden it's not that great. If I can get him down to 90, we at least only take 3 hits. It's good enough. Well, a single rage imp, you're playing a lot differently than you're playing a totem. You're playing a rage imp to give buffs to everybody else, not buff itself or do anything to itself. And a single rage imp can do a lot by himself, I would say. I mean, not that I play around rage imp, but I guess he could be cute. He's slow. He's slow as well for 1 mana. I wouldn't say that he's like amazing either. He used to be pretty OP. He used to be free. Alright, we have to increase our chances to freeze this. We are not doing any damage whatsoever. We need our resin removal. I just wanted to hear that sound effect. We should have probably put him down. I'm not really sure. Resin removal? If there was ever a time you were going to be useful. If there was ever a time. I think we'll still be okay. We should be fine, I think. Yikes, man. We're barely hanging on here. We're like so fragile. And it takes us so long to set up to even kill the floor. Maybe we could use this to at least give our leader something to do. As long as we permafrost Wicked Blaze, we could like pull him back out and at least he does something that way. This is not looking good. That'd be the only reason I'm taking that card. Is it worth it? For an 85/85? Might be. We also need room to put him down. He'd have to go like on his own floor, and then we would have to drip fall him again. Maybe he just goes bot lane. The next area has a choice of forge or spell, I believe. Yep. But I think we have to upgrade our units. They're too pathetic at the moment. He's only gonna get health. Like, he's not gonna get any better. We could give her damage and multi-strike, but it's still cute. Alright, if we go to spells, maybe a holdover could be big. Making these better, like holdover maybe, is big. I don't know what we're doing. This will take out a statue on top. If we permafrost it, it's decent. Looking for permafrost and holdover and stuff is probably a really good call. Just takes us too long to set up. Remove cards or upgrade my magic. Removing cards is probably more important at the moment. I think. We're severely lacking front load. I can't give him multi-strike. Feels bad, man. I guess it's gonna have to be her. And we're stacking frostbite as our win condition. What's our plan to deal with sweep? We don't. Our first cycle through the deck is super important, and getting set up takes a really long time. So us knowing that getting set up takes a while, it's important that we remove a lot of these things like dregs and stuff. We eventually want to remove some frozen lances as well. Is there a point in going for more upgrades? What are we gonna do? Give him either more health or give him a little bit of damage? I don't think there's a point. Pretty sure there's not. Purge another card. Yo, this is a rough run, dude. I've never seen draws like these where you got like no damage in the beginning of the game and we're just trying to like hold on. It's pretty interesting. I'm into it. I guess we can actually play this guy now. Just play him bottom, let him do stuff. Zephyr, what up, man? Fatal Melting, even with the dregs, is not doing anything, Koi, so I don't think we care. We're not playing around that card whatsoever. In the last couple battles, it's done like 6 damage. I don't think we care. It's like a pathetic, expensive containment. Containment's doing just as much without anything, you know? Like, no, we're not basing any of our plays around that card. We might even end up removing it. Finally finishing the end of the month stuff. Get it. It's better to get this out, maybe. All right, how do we do this? I'm scared, man. Thank God we prepared for this spell. All right, we got the drip fall, which is great. All right, we can't play it all, so maybe we freeze drip fall somehow, right? By doing all this. Ah, there's no room. We would have to fall. She would have to fall first. At least that middle floor does work now. Okay. He's now free, which is awesome. Wait a second. Yeah. This is a big Titan's Tooth on this floor. That's fine. It's out of my deck. Oh, not the Frozen Lance! Not the Frozen Lance! Month end stuff? Does that mean you get to chill, relax now? All right, reform is big. There's so much stuff to play here. These are a problem. Do we not scale dagger? Do I play drip fall? There's like a lot that we have to do here. This saves us. Well, Wicked Blaze, if it freezes, we're in a good place. If it's actually gonna freeze, no. Yeah, I'd probably like to give any of my numerous spells 10 spell power. Would be pretty nice right now. A magic shop in general would be pretty. I agree. This is Mocha S. I'm gonna let that guy pass, I think. Maybe we should use Siren Song. Yeah, this one's better to use Siren Song on, I think. Gotta love it. How are we hanging on here? All right, we got Wicked, which is good. We have a drip fall as well. Is that just the play here? I think it's the play. Yay, we did stuff. Okay. Well, I said I'd be impressed if this deck made attack 3. And we made attack 3. I'm happy. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 10 times the number of friendly deaths. Consume cards in hand. Bounty Stalker. Wow, we are not getting what we need. This can get a lot of the junk out of my hand, which is good. A lot of this, like lances or something. It doesn't do anything else. It's good for that, though. It stinks because we're gonna have so many frozen cards that we want to like use, and we're not gonna be able to use them when we want to use them because we'll have to deal with this. We don't need it. Dude, Esty8nine, that's been the whole run so far, my man. The whole run. And our starting deck wasn't any better. We had no damage in our starting deck. It's like this is what's carrying us right now, which is it's funny enough. I don't know how we survived this. Well, finally, we get to go to a magic spot. I was really hoping for like holdover or permafrost to save us, maybe. I also want to point out that we haven't found one way to add burnout to units yet. This helps us with boss waves, which we're not going to be able to deal with yet. I mean, this helps us with, like, actual waves. This is going to help us kill the boss. I don't think we do either well yet. We don't do either one good yet. So at least surviving is entertaining. I feel like Driftfall is so important. Days 3 usually leaves the enemy with like 10 extra HP kind of thing on average. Like 1 extra hit and they're doing chip damage. I think more often than not. For instance, we're going to be dealing with people with like 190 HP, 140 HP or something. We should be doing damage before that, hypothetically, but I don't count on this deck to do anything yet. Yep. Permafrost is cool, because if we don't use it, it'll go for free. And I'm assuming when this permafrost is, the card will also permafrost something else, right? So we'll get 2 permafrosted. So having this permafrosted means, well, I'd rather hold over it, honestly. Permafrosting Wicked Blaze could be a big deal as well. We're only using Wicked Blaze for one thing. It's Sap Seraph. We have to mana down this as well to make it decent, and it's still not that great. Maybe we're desperate. Is there something else I'd rather mana down? Subsuming Blade, maybe? A little bit of a power spike. We needed it pretty desperately. So remember what I was saying, like, it's usually just short. Here's 150 HP, and we do 40. So we do 120 damage on the 3rd hit. So on average, you're going to take chip damage. So they, like, 3 days is just under what you would normally need. I guess by design. Unless we do, like, 30 damage or, like, chip him or whatever. Or he doesn't gain tons of armor or whatever it may be. We don't win yet, so I think we have to go for this. I don't think our blade is scaled enough to kill the tanks either yet. Let's just one-shot him. At least we have that. How do I get these guys out of here? We have 3 mana. I might as well pull. Hey, we got drip fall. Let's go. Oh boy. We have to hope the drip fall freezes. I also want to collect the collector. How do I do this? Drip fall? Is top 4 shrunk? No, cool. There's another drip fall somewhere. Yeah, this is just underscaled. Just barely. If I hurt this guy a little bit. This is 16. Chances we pull Titan's Tooth, not high. Okay. Yeah, Sap Seraph. Ember Drain. If this freezes, we can remove the Ember Drain debuff, but that doesn't do anything, right? Because you don't get the mana back. Might as well play this while we have it. I think it's like a turn too early or whatever, but it's fine. I want this to try to freeze. Because if we debuff the boss, he gets beefy. It's a buff, right? When he gets like stronger and stronger, we can debuff it or no? We lost 2 mana. We pulled it again. We have Drip Fall. All right, so we sap this guy away. This guy, we just killed him by 6 damage, by the way. We just made it. We would have had 3 as well here. Oh, we got a 1 mana one. Nice. There we go. It's a lot of people down here. I need this to perma-freeze. What are the odds of that? Actually, we shouldn't have played that and played this, and either one of them freezing would have been a good thing. Oh, that guy had thorns, didn't he? We'll cycle the deck again. It's fine. All right, this drip ball is frozen. This is dope. Get this out of my deck. This out of here. It's a lot of Ember Drain. The plus attack's not a buff. Yeah, I think you're right. That's annoying. Okay. We need this to freeze. How do I do that? Yeah, I think you're right. We are pulling off some shenanigans, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen. Shenanigans. We are pulling off some shenanigans. We had a 1 out of 8 there. Well, play it so we could hear it. Yeah, you're right. We should have. I'm pretty sure this game hates me. Well, we made it to the last boss. That's something. I didn't even think we'd make it that far. I didn't even think we'd make it that far. I'm impressed. Well, we could go left just for the removal. It's definitely an option. Maybe right is a little bit better. We still have like, we could still look for like holdovers and stuff, and that could make us very powerful. Holdover drip falls, really good. Permafrost Guardian Amulet could be really good. I don't know how we're gonna survive all these people smacking us. Like, how's our tanks? Our tanks are gonna... Shark Tank's gonna die. But then we have... We have the other guys that are gaining armor, hopefully. Maybe we should Hellvent her, honestly. Every time she swings, she does 22 damage and 6 frostbite. Reroll? Sheesh. There we go. Give me some respect. Give me some respect. Give me some respect, baby! That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Okay, now we definitely double down on her, I think. Oh, now we're talking. Oh my god. Show me some love, game, please. Show me some love, baby. The 10 damage help's not gonna help. Show me some love, baby. Holdover, baby. Show me some respect. Mamma mia. Okay, there could be argument to either hold over Subsuming Blade or We hold over offering token, actually. We have 2 Titan's Tooths to play and a Guardian Amulet, and it's a free spell cast with all these incant abilities. So I think offering token is actually fire. It's kind of like anti-card draw, though. But whatever. We have Frozen Lances to throw away. It's either that or Dripfall. Dripfall is actually big to get us set up, especially if we're multiplying our units. Is this an out? I think it is an out, honestly. This is our greatest hope. It could also be like holdover like Iserpire or holdover it's either Dripfall or offering token, I think. It might be Dripfall, dude. It might be Dripfall. We have so much to set up, and we're multiplying her. We're gonna need so many Dripfalls to get set up. But maybe not. Like, maybe we could just chill and set up over time. It's gonna be a lot harder if top floor gets bopped and shrunk. If we get set up, do we win? With 2 of these, if we get set up, we might just win. Like, maybe Dripfall is the pick. Not only that, we can like use it on the enemies maybe after we're done getting set up, which is not gonna be for a while. We have to Dripfall like 5 different units. Dripfall is the play, isn't it? Like Titan's Tooth, like offering into Titan's Tooth and offering into whatever is not winning us the run. Getting set up is gonna win us the run. I think it's Dripfall. Watch it be at the bottom of the deck too. Woo! This has been a crazy run. I mean, offering, yes, offering is good. I just think getting set up might be more important. Wait a second. Wait a second. Does this apply more frost now? No, right? Frostbite does not decay, so it's gonna do 4 damage. Shark Tank's gonna get slapped, yeah. I don't know if I can do anything about it. Dude. This also deals with, like, the waves. But so do they. It should apply more? What? So it's gonna apply 4? They'll die at floor 2, but they get to attack first, right? So it doesn't really help us? That's huge. That's huge. I don't know how we keep our guys alive. I'm a little bit scared. Either mana down or remove a card. We should probably remove a card. I think it's more important than the mana down. What would we drop the mana on? Probably Guardian's Amulet. Probably Guardians. I think removing a card's better. I can't believe this deck made it this far, to be honest with you guys. She wins us the game, right? It's a lot of Frostbite. Oh, how did we get this far with these shenanigans, dude? How? What do we do? Dude, I'm glowing. The sun's pouring in here. I'm gonna have to go shut that window. Let me shut the window. Hold up. Wait, actually, we're about to do the last battle. Let me just run to the restroom real quick. That way, right after this, we can transition to what's next right away. I'm just gonna run to the Wait, it does do 4. So he just dies instantly. It does do 4, and it doesn't decay. Wow. This literally carried our run because we didn't give in to the bait on the first pick. That's so crazy how this literally prevented us from losing that first pick. That is insane. That is insane. I love deck builders. I love good deck builders. I love good deck builders. All right, ready? It's that hot there. It probably feels so good out. Are you guys ready, dude? I cannot believe we made it this far. I cannot believe we made it this far. With this nonsense. What floor got shrunk? Top? You gotta be kidding me. All right, dude. Chat, I need you to harness all of your power in you right now to summon this drip fall to the top of the deck. All right? Just do me that favor. Just do me a solid. Just do me the solid, all right? Maybe we don't play top at all. We're playing like bottom and... Freeze this. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, God, you need a protection. Guys, chat. Mwah. You guys pulled it in as the last card. You guys are impressive. You really outdone yourself. You really outdone yourself. And I didn't have any faith in you guys. Shame on me. Who said you couldn't pay to win? Who said you couldn't pay to win? Resin removal is gonna do work here, right? Wow, you guys are the real MVPs. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they say. How do I put Shark Boy in front? I don't. Shark Boy's not going in the front. How do we get Shark Boy in? We don't have Frozen Shark Boy yet. We could pull another card. Worst case scenario, Frozen Lance is out the window. Who cares? If that was Frozen Shark, dude, I would have pooped my pants. I guess Frozen Shark's going in the back? I really don't know. Maybe he's going down here to be cute. I mean, I can't just wait around for him all day, you know what I mean? I got 5 kids to feed. Come get it! Wanna see I'm home! It's a lot of units. Do we have any damage? Uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh, dear Lord. Armor? Yes. Better lucky than good, I guess. Wow. You're going to be in a lot of pain here, and I can't help you. I'm so sorry. Pile them up! Just pile them up, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you'll be 6. We're just hoping for a miracle here. I don't know what else you want from me. we don't kill these guys though, so if we don't get pinged, this might hurt. Okay. Okay. I think he's being dripfalled. Kill one of them. Or just sap everybody. What's the plan? We're just doing stuff. That's it. We're just doing stuff. Yeah, sap's really nice. I agree. We want him to reform one more time before Seraph gets here. So we play this again. No, we play it up here. Play him down here. I think we're sapping. He's not dead, but he's gonna die. We could just lower this guy. He gains way less shield that way. We don't have 2 mana. We could drip fall, but we can't lance. Oh, I'm also in the way of the mana. I apologize. I hate being on this side of the screen. I apologize. We might drip fall him anyway. We might drip fall him anyway. Nice blade hit. Well, I don't think Seraph will be a problem. The problem is we have to survive all these waves. And Seraph is being really annoying. When we cycle the deck faster, though, we'll have a lot more ping. We could have dripfalled a bird as well. We could also dripfall the boss again. We should probably worry about surviving here, though. Resin removal's big. How do we survive? Okay, you're doing 30 by yourself. We could dripfall you. We also have subsuming blade, so that's another 15 gone. Resin removal is really big here as well. No, we have to get the dregs out of our deck. I don't care about armor. Like, it's really important to get them out. I guess we can play them top. Dude. What if we apply a little bit more frostbite down here? Like, if we were applying more frostbite, they would die before they got up. And that would be the difference. How do we protect her? Is that the play? It doesn't help us now. Yeah, I don't know how we pulled it off, Drops, or like we're barely hanging on. I'm happy we got this far. We're taking on too much damage. One tank down. Frostbite. That'll kill the back target. She survives for one more turn. At what cost? I don't know. Siren Song. Sing to me, baby. Sing to me. Keep going. Sing it. Do I lower her and then slowly lower everybody? I feel like that's gonna get very awkward. Do I slowly lower everybody down? We have 2 drip falls back to back. So we could lower in this turn and next turn, we could lower 3 people. So I can lower him right now, right? And then lower her, or him, and then lower her next. And then we would have 2 tanks in front of her, and then return her later. Maybe that's the play. What up, Miss Creator? Is that the play? Are we just like recalibrating? That's kind of crazy, right? But I think that's what we're doing. What happens to these guys next turn, though, if I can't finish them? This stuff happens to them? Seraph, we have 2 waves before Seraph gets here. That should be enough time to get everybody back down, no? Whatever it is, it's better than what we're dealing with now, I think. Are we lowering everybody? Next turn we lower 2 of them. She'll be by herself though. That's the problem. These guys are gonna go up and she'll be by herself, but these guys are also sapped. They're gonna be doing what, 12 damage? These guys are gonna be doing 6 and 6. That's 12. She'll survive for a hit. And then we lower her the turn after. I think that's actually the play. It's so weird though. It's so weird. We also lose 30 damage on this guy. Do I care? No, we can lower him first. Dude, who does this? Who completely recalculates their floor right before the boss gets here? This is insane. I've never done this before. Like, let's just move the whole floor we're set up on a different floor. Like, who does that? I need to see if it'll work. I need to know. More frostbite? I'm really okay. This is a wacky run. Yeah, the holdover drip fall might be the key, and I need to know. I need to know. One mana, 2 mana. So he drops, she drops. That leaves us at 2 mana. This does 28 damage to everybody. So this guy would be dead. This guy would be dead. So she only takes 6. So that's more than okay. This is so wacky, dude. This is so wacky. This needs to get permafrosted. This guy's gonna get slapped in the face with Ice Empire. This is so wacky. I don't know if this will work. We didn't do any damage to Seraph yet. We do have 52 frost. It's not enough though. It's not enough yet. I'm a freaking kooky for Cocoa Puffs right now, dude. Like, what is happening? Pulling him back, he would have burnout, so it doesn't matter. It's not worth it. Wicked Blaze, please. We are nowhere near enough. All right, I'm not worried about you. Sap is big. Drip fall is big. Sap is big. Sorry. There's still a chance. There's still a chance. We're not out yet. We're not out yet. We're close. We're not out yet. This guy's gonna have to go up. We'll take some chip. It's fine. I don't know what's gonna happen with them yet. We'll deal with that later. We could kill this guy, but I don't think that does anything for us. This does 22, 44, 44, 74. After the first strike is 74. This guy's gonna go down to 72. We kill him in 2 hits no matter what, right? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, for the incant and to hurt him. I think we kill him a little bit faster. I just had to make sure I see all the other options. We need reform. Okay. I have to make sure these guys don't kill me. It takes us 3 hits. He does 44. Around there. We're fine. Okay. Where the fudge is my reform? If we don't pull in... Dude, if I lose the RNG again... No, there's no point in trip falling. We have to cycle this deck, though. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a hand is this? Next turn, we have to get reform. I think we got it. I think we got it. I think we got it. Best at this game! Oh my god! This run was terrible! Oh, the best at this game. This run was terrible. Literally terrible. We passed off like every trial because our deck was so trash. We had no damage. We made the right pick in the beginning. We didn't give in to the greed. Like, oh my god, how did that turn into a win? Wow. We literally relocated our whole floor right before the boss came. We relocated our whole floor. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, we are the best at this game. That was so satisfying. Oh man, I'm shaking after that one, guys. Our deck literally started with no damage. I was like, we're doomed. We had 2 offering tokens. We had 2 offering tokens, 2 drip falls, and a fatal melting. That was the beginning of our deck. And we skipped on the card draw to take this, and it saved us. It was the right call. Oh my god. And we got this guy to start, and we just made the right plays with the right deck at the right times. Oh my god. That is so satisfying. Dude, we put holdover on a drip fall. On a freaking drip fall, and it was the right call, like on a freaking drip fall, dude. That is so cool. The dripping faults, dude. 2 waves before the boss was there, we decided to relocate our killing floor. How funky was that? 2 waves before the boss came, we decided to relocate. Oh wow, we took a lot of trials. I'm just relishing in that victory real quick, dude. Those are the kind of runs, man, where just nothing is good. And we had melting. We had to deal with melting. We had to deal with curses in our deck. We had to deal with dread curses. Remember, yeah, the six days, huh? Was it? We weren't complaining about the 6 days then. It was so good. You needed that last one to get the 400 to pay for the winning relic and the holdover driftfall. That's so true. Yeah, the last trial to allow us to reroll, right? We had to reroll the relics too. There was nothing in the opening. We rerolled the relics. And we had to re-roll into the holdover as well, because it was remove consume, and we didn't even have a consume this whole run. We even took this silly card, and it played a part. We literally took this to only reform him, our leader. That's it. That's like the first 3 battles, we couldn't even play him, Reactor. Like the first 3 or 4 battles, he didn't even do anything. This whole run, guys, this whole run, we didn't find one card that added burnout. Like any, like, add burnout, heal 10, add burnout. We didn't find any of them the whole run. That is so wild. That is so wild. Dude, I'm so glad you guys were here for that, man. Those are why you play deck builders, man. Like that. Not that high roll nonsense, dude. That was good. Oh man, that felt so good. All right, guys, I'm ready to celebrate after that.